It is 11:29 and we are just coming up on the no-wake buoy. It is right there. That's the beginning of the no-wake zone at Riverside Park. We're going to go ahead and time ourselves, see how long it takes to get through the no-wake zone. I'm currently doing 4.7 miles an hour. Leaving a little bit of a wake, but it's a little windy, not much current, river levels are way down, so this would be at the most opportune time to traverse this without major current, that kind of thing. So we're just gonna watch and record and see how long it takes, not only to get through Riverside Park, but then to go ahead and get back to the #1 boat landing in La Crosse, Clinton Street. So sit back and enjoy, I guess. It is a pretty nice day out. Figure I'll give you a little bit of commentary. I know the sun is right behind me, but it's a gorgeous September day. There's a few boats out here, but not a lot. Mostly fishermen. A few cruisers that I've seen, a couple pontoons, but all told, not a lot of traffic today. It's Sunday, I don't know, the 30th, I think it is, 29th, 30th, whatever. You know, the definition of a no wake or a slow no wake for your boat is the slowest possible navigational speed to maintain steerage and control. Like I said, I'm doing 4.3 miles an hour right now. I could actually probably be going slower than this, but we'll keep at a nice even pace here, what I think most people would do. There's a nice boat. Enjoying the day. It's pretty boring, actually. I'm in 18, 19 feet of water, not that it matters, but Coming up on the Blue Bridge. Marvel of modern technology and engineering, architecture. There's the Courtyard Hotel. Not a lot of people outside enjoying their stay, or from what I can tell, not many windows open. Which was a topic of discussion by your Park and Recs director about the noise and keeping the peaceful serenity of the river, of the main channel. A couple of boathouses. Pettibone Beach. A beach on the main river. A lot of current coming through here. At some point during the season, usually in the spring, midsummer. You know, a lot of false time frames have been spewed as far as how long this actually takes. We just got by the Blue Bridge and we're 7 minutes in. A lot of the proponents for this no wake zone have advocated that it only takes 10 or 11, so I'm pretty sure we're going to blow that out of the water, because we're not even halfway through it yet. I've also got the wind at my back too, so realistically we can call this wind aided. Nobody using the beach this late in the season. Pretty much a non-factor. There's a local angler fishing a wing dam. Got one houseboat moored up to the dock, if you can call it a dock, at Riverside Park. I don't know what they're doing, or if they're even still there. I'm not really sure how they'd get out, unless they jumped off their roof. Up here is the Julia Bell swaying. Well, we've reached the 10-minute mark and we still have quite a ways to go. So that proves that theory right off the bat. Actually, I should say that disproves the 10-11 minute time frame already. Riverside Park, definitely one of La Crosse's finer attractions. It's definitely a nice place to walk around and sit. A lot of people feed the birds. However, I find it very unlikely that in the early mornings and late evenings they would have a whole lot of concern with allowing a few fishing and angling boats and weekend cruisers the opportunity to get to and from the boat landing at a convenient time frame. I know a lot of advocates don't really seem to care about people's time, but weekends, mornings, evenings, people don't have a lot of time, and they want to get out and enjoy the river with that short amount of time that they have. And I think you'll see here, and going to prove that you know, it's going to take upwards of 20 to 30 minutes to get back to the landing. We obviously can't change the no wake area from Clinton Street. That's a valid no wake zone. But here we are on the largest navigable river in the United States, and aren't allowed to go anywhere really. It's a big cruiser, nice sized boat. Actually, I don't see any boat registration numbers on that thing. I find that kind of odd. Oh well. Starting to see some nice fall colors on the bluffs. Probably 3 or 4 weeks out from it being prime colors. There's another angler fishing some riprap over there. There's a seagull. Bunch of seagulls over there. Looks like the La Crosse Queen is out and about. The one recorded safety incident on record coming from, I believe, the La Crosse Queen. It was either that one or the Julia Bell. Apparently a dock lifted up and injured a woman's foot. Seems like in today's day and age that they'd be able to build a platform that was safe loading. We're coming up on the end of the no wake, probably another 150 yards. 200 yards. Coming up on 15 minutes already. There's the entrance of the La Crosse River coming in. It's actually turned into nothing more than a big sand flat here at the mouth. It's pretty good fishing there too if you hit it right. Now we're allowed to run once we get to these no wake buoys up to the train bridge here, so I'm going to keep the camera rolling, and we'll get a time stamp how long it takes to get to here, and then we'll also time heading back to the landing. Again, we're well past the 10-11 minute mark, and I know it seems trivial, but in combination of this no wake to and from, you're going to find that it takes almost 45 minutes, I'm guessing. We'll see, 45 minutes. It's a lot of time. A lot of wasted time for no real reason. I believe they have a bunch of plans for this whole stretch of river here to eventually build more condos and whatnot, but we'll see how that goes. All right, we're coming up close here. I'd say that there's your no wake buoy. I'm lowering my motor right now. Let's run. It's 11:46. So that's 17 minutes. That's 17 minutes right there. We're picking up and running. Okay, we sat down right in front of the no wake buoys here. Pretty courteous. There's a pontoon coming out right now. My recording timer right now has us at 18:50, getting ready to hit 19 minutes to hit this no wake buoy right by the train bridge. So right there's 19 minutes, and that's in optimal river conditions. The water is super low, there's not much current, and I actually had wind at my back, so you know, the science of things, that probably helped me a little bit, but not a lot. So 19 minutes to get here, and then we're going to continue timing to see how long it takes to get all the way to the boat landing. It's 11:48 right now. I slowed down to 3.5. I'm gonna kick it up just a little bit here. Try to get back up over 4 miles an hour. Another bass angler heading out. Another bass angler sitting over here, or at least a bass boat owner. All right, we're back up to 4.6 miles an hour, which is the average that I took the whole way up. Sorry about the sun. I keep trying to use my head to block it. There's I guess what you call a ski type boat, wave runner, whatever, I don't know, whatever they are, made for tubing, skiing. Nice looking boat. Water temperature's still fairly warm. I imagine you can still go skiing if you wanted. I don't know if they're just out enjoying the day. There's another fisherman tucked in way back there by the barge stuff. A couple bass guys up here fishing. So far, the majority of people on the river today are fishermen. Imagine that. Probably helps the Packers don't play today, so not a big sense of urgency to get in and watch football. According to my recorder here, we're sitting at 23.5 minutes. Oktoberfest weekend too, by the way. First weekend. Had a little bit of rain yesterday. Pretty sure I didn't dampen the festivities. I believe next year La Crosse is shortening Oktoberfest to 4 or 5 days. There's also been talks of trying to sell spots along the parade route. That's going to go over real well. We actually do purchase a spot for the parade right now through the Boys and Girls Club. It's a good cause. It's a parking lot just off of 2nd Street or Front Street over there, whatever that street is, right across from the radio stations. Always good to help out the boys and Boy Scouts. It's 11:55. Take the inside route here, buddy. Hen mallard quacking. See you in a few weeks when I get out duck hunting a little bit. Alright, here we go. Clinton Street boat landing. The most used boat landing in La Crosse. I'm going to go ahead and put her in neutral and we'll call this the end time at 29 minutes 14 seconds. 29 minutes 14 seconds. So, you know, there's a couple things in life that don't lie, and that's pretty much math and science. It's kind of hard to disprove these types of numbers. We'll call it 29 minutes, round it down. 29 minutes times 2 is nearly an hour. So, you know, when you guys talk about, oh, it's only 10 minutes, it doesn't take this, blah, 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 you know, let's look at the facts. People are tired of wasting an hour of their day idling through a section of river which is needless for a no wake zone. And we've offered compromise, lots of compromise, and I still think that you'd be a lot happier with the boating community if you allowed a free run, you know, up till 8 o'clock in the morning, after 8 o'clock at night, something of that nature. It still will allow for your transient docks to go in, and you'll still have protection for them throughout the main part of the day, which really is only a problem on weekends during the boating summer. You can tell it wouldn't be an issue on a day like today, but I just wanted to film this and kind of set the record straight as far as time goes. So I know it's a long shot, and money always prevails in this whole thing, and that's really the root of the city and the Park and Recs director and everybody not wanting to change anything. They want to invest their millions and millions and millions into Riverside Park area, and that's perfectly understandable, but they got to realize that the boating community, the angling community, the tournament community, we also bring in millions and millions of dollars, not just to La Crosse, but to the surrounding areas as well. So it is what it is, I guess. But thanks for suffering through this 30-minute video, and I'm gonna go do a little bit more fishing now that I'm finally through the no wake zone. Peace.